Good morning. Mentors in my life is like incarnation of cosmic power that periodically descend to the earth to maintain harmony and order at a time of crisis, difficulty and chaos. Whenever I found myself in difficult, complicated situations, somewhere, somehow, I was blessed with a mentor who provided me right set of principles, values, and strategies to leapfrog my difficulties and challenges into opportunities. And I don't shy away by giving them full credit of all the achievements I have made by implementing all the learnings from them. Today I'm gonna talk about five most important elements for somebody who is in inception of his or her career, who is starting his or her profession. I'm not claiming that this is the exhaustive list of elements, but I do believe at this stage of their life, these are imperatives to nurture the seed of their profession in the right soil. The fifth most important element will be building a constructive networking. People should know what kind of skills, capabilities, and expertise you're having. People should know there is somebody who can help them in this specific area. They can seek your help, they can give your references, and they can open up doors of opportunities for you. And on the other side, if you got stuck somewhere, and if you know somebody in the same domain working somewhere else, and if you are connected with that person, if you have a constructive networking with that person, you can seek his help, his guidance, his mentorship. You can convert your challenges, bottlenecks into next level of opportunities. You need to make a habit once in a week. You will be talking to somebody unknown within your domain and somebody unknown outside your domain. You need to go through LinkedIn or similar platforms to understand their personalities, their interests. You need to build a right set of stories by having an interaction with them. Connect with them, build relationship with them, offer your services, skills and capabilities to them, ask for their skills and capabilities and their set of interest. The fourth most important element is effective communication. And when I'm talking about communication, I'm not talking about blabbering in a given language. I'm talking about four pillars of effective communication. Number one, you need to build a great content knowledge base within yourself, and it should not confine to your own expertise, capabilities or skill set. It has to be across domain. You need to know what is happening from economic perspective, from politics perspective, across all technologies. Keep building your content, and it will not happen in a day. Every day you need to keep reading books, magazines, newspapers. It will help you to build right set of content which you can use while building a relationship with the people. Second most important thing within communication is you need to have great set of vocabulary of the language you will be communicating. A right set of phrases, verbs at the right time. It is very important to leverage right tools of that language. And the third most important thing is you need to learn how to listen within the conversation. Most of the time we feel that if we are talking more, we will be giving our presence well to the people. It's not that. You need to build relationship by using the tool of communication. Listening, effective listening, right listening is very important. Listen to empathize with people. Listen with a complete silence. No internal conversation should happen while listening to somebody. And the fourth most important element in communication is you need to address the fear of failure within communication. We have a lot of fear of failure within the conversation while approaching to our seniors, while approaching to new unknown people, to new customers, new strangers. We need to address the fear of failure within the conversation. We need to come out of that fear. These are the four important aspects of effective communication. The third most important thing at this stage will be to take ownership responsibilities. You may be having a lot of apprehensions, fears, and anxious moments. You may be having a lot of anxiety that you don't know how to work on that specific topic. Since as you are aware of, so as your managers are aware of that you have been doing it first time. Say yes to new opportunities, initiatives within your organization. You will be getting exposed to new set of people, new set of technologies, new set of tools, and this is the right informative ways for great learning and great initiative. But if you don't take ownership responsibilities, someone else will pick it up. All the senior people within the organization are looking for right set of people who are ready to take responsibilities, to whom they can depend upon, whom they can give larger responsibilities. If you come forward to take small initiatives, small of ownerships and responsibilities, you will be growing fast, you will be learning fast, you will be getting networked with the right set of people. Whenever you are taking responsibility, initiative and accountability of any activity, any work given to you, there are two aspects of looking at it. One is from your perspective, that whatever work was given to you, you have done that work. But the other important perspective is whether it is fit for deliverable to the customer, whether it is as per the expectation of your manager, whether it is solving the larger problem you have been working for. Always look for completeness of the deliverables. The second most important element is you need to build right set of skills, capabilities and expertise. It is very unfortunate that our education system is not mature enough to produce right set of products, right set of people who can directly deploy it in the corporates, in the production areas. There is a huge skill deficit which happens between our education system and what is needed within the corporates. You need to inculcate a right set of skills, capabilities and expertise within yourself. You need to invest minimum 10% of your CTC to enhance your capabilities. All your skills and capabilities are getting obsolete within a span of 3 to 4 years. And you need to mature yourself, you need to grow yourself both from technology perspective, from management perspective, or from communication perspective. Building right set of skills is imperative for your next level of growth. The single most important element at this stage of your life, you can inculcate the seed of integrity within yourself. The seed of integrity. You need to remain honest to your organization, to your customers. If you try to be clever at this stage, you may win a 100-meter race, but you will be destroying your whole career. After 5 years, 10 years, you will not be known as a credible, integrity-based resource. You need to remain honest during interviews. You need to remain honest during your commitments. You need to remain honest while updating your managers. Don't hide critical information which is important for them to make a decision. Because if not today, tomorrow truth will come out. Integrity is the single most important element, the seed you need to inculcate at this stage of your life. Now let's summarize these 5 elements. The 5th most important element is constructive networking. People should know you, your skills, capabilities and expertise. Number 4, effective communication skills with 4 pillars. First, great set of database of content within your domain, outside your domain. Leverage right set of vocabulary of the language you've been using. Third, you need to learn effective ways of right listening. Fourth, you need to address fear of failure within the communication. It is very important to learn effective communication skills. And the third most important element is you need to take ownership, responsibility, take risk, come out of your comfort zone. The second most important element is you need to build right set of skills, capabilities and expertise. There's a huge gap what you have learned within your education system and what is needed within the organizations. You need to quickly understand what domain you've been getting into, what are the right set of futuristic skills, tools, and technology. And the first most important element is integrity. Build integrity, remain honest to the people around you, within your management, within your organization, within your profession, within your domain, within your industry. Integrity creates trust and credibility. Professional life is not 100-meter race. It is a marathon of 30-40 years of trusted relationships. And it drives the economy of trust, credibility, and integrity. Thank you.